Good morning.
And welcome to our Advent Calendar 2021. And we are, as always, your hosts.
Arne and Carlos.
And
And this is the countdown to Christmas.
Yes,
With 24 Scandinavian Nordic sweaters. And it's sponsored by Prim, so hashtag Primspiration.
And if you think we are a little bit confused, please know that we are, because it is so dark here and at this time of the year. And we wait until it starts until it gets bright, but it's still quite early, so we still need our morning cup of coffee. I don't drink coffee, I drink tea. Today is actually working out to be a beautiful day, Arne, so once we finish our business here in the dining room, I do suggest that we go out and take a beautiful walk with the dogs. The lake is actually freezing up nicely now, and we've got a lot of sun.
Those ice skates.
Yeah. So we've got a little bit of I don't think I would dare though.
No.
I'm
very afraid of the ice.
Yeah, I have respect for the ice. But yeah, today is a winter wonderland. The trees are icy. There's snow and ice on the trees, and there's a little bit of snow, and it's a very bright morning with a big sun up there.
Yeah.
So it's nice.
It's a nice day.
And we're here in our dining room, as we are every day in December until December 24th. We've got a little advent calendar. We come in here, start the day here, open up a little gift and read a lovely comment from one of our YouTube viewers. That's the gift that Anna, Eric and PJ have for us. Yeah. And then we go out and then we go back to our normal business. And we're actually putting all the little things on a table that we've got there. I mean, I've already taken the salt because I do want to cook with it.
Yeah.
And we are gonna sew the little
The
silver hearts.
Silver hearts,
Yeah.
buttons. Or
the clasps for our sweaters. We're gonna be sewing those on soon because.
And I haven't been in the dollhouse with my stuff yet because I can't get into the dollhouse right now because there's a lot of things in front of the dollhouse.
Yeah. But I still think it's nice. You've got a dining table here and we're displaying all the little things on the dining table. So when we go past there, we can just stop and have a look at them and say, nice. Yeah. And then we'll see what else we add on to the table today. It will be exciting.
Yeah.
I think it's my turn, isn't it?
It's your turn, and let's see what's in your sweater.
Okay. And it is the 17th. Oh, yeah, this one's... Yeah, interesting. He's got a little belly, this one, hasn't he? Yeah. So here's number 17, and the guy who's going to wear this jumper might have a little bit of a belly. As you can see, it's nice and round. And December 17th. Let's see what we can find in there.
So start with the comment.
I need a little cup of tea, though. I'll start with a comment, and while I do that,
I can hold this one.
You can hold that. So let's see what Anna, PJ, and Eric have for us today. This is good. So this is from the episode How to Knit a Lace Scarf Easy. Yeah. So it's the lace scarf that we designed in the summer. Hallgrim, I think it's called, and it's available on our website. Yeah. And it's from Jacqueline Baker. And Jacqueline says, I always like when Arne says, just try. He's right. I just try. And it all makes sense eventually. LOL. Carlos and Arne are a calming duo. Thank you both.
That's good to know. Thank you.
Thank you, Jacqueline. And actually, that's one of the things that we always wanted to do originally when we started our channel. It was to just encourage people to just do it and not have any thoughts in advance of how hard it would be or how complicated. Just, you've never tried it, just do it. You never know if you're going to succeed until you try.
I also like to make it easy. I don't think people should overthink stuff.
No.
Because do it we do it like old style. So
And there's nothing that puts me down more than comments like, oh, it's too hard, or oh, it's too far, or oh, it's too difficult. You don't know until you've tried it.
So what happens. And sometimes it's easier when you're actually doing it. Because if I know some people, they just want to read through everything and then they study the diagrams and stuff, and then they made up a lot of problems because it's so different from when you
Yeah.
have it on the needle, or when you just read it and try to understand it before you start.
Yeah.
So make it easy. And
You know
it's
what
not
it is?
hard.
Just, it's all fresh, it's all new, and all you need to do is dive into it, and, it'll go the way it'll go. And the result you won't know until you finish it up. And you never know, huh? I mean, maybe you thought it was hard, but it turns out to be easy, so...
It's the same like I started with these socks for the Sätesdal costume, and when I read that, like I started to knit, I didn't read any, I just started to knit, and then when I came to the lace, I really didn't understand anything. So then I just had to write, like make drawings on the paper and figure out in my head which way the cable should go, and then I understood it.
Yeah.
So, but I didn't write to to the yarn producer
No.
because I didn't understand it. It was like, okay, you see, I had the picture,
And you figure it out.
and you see it on the picture of the sock, and then you just have
Yeah.
to figure out.
Yeah,
Because-
just try it, just figure it out, and
Sometimes
most of the
it's
times,
difficult, but if you try, it's normally
yeah.
not so hard.
Eventually you'll figure it out. I mean, that is the way it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks for the comments.
Thanks for the comments. And I've got something here, and these are round, as we were saying. It looked like he had a belly.
Maybe it's more for your.
Oh, I think we've done a little bit of a double shopping, huh? Oh, didn't I give you masking tapes a few, several?
But I thought you should have some different patterns for
Yeah,
your.
but I love these.
Yeah.
Thank
I
you.
think they're nice.
Lovely. So we've got here, one of them is, it's a village. That's so cute. And then the other one is, this is good for me, food.
Food.
Yeah, because I'm actually, I wanted to look at your mom's recipe book,
Yeah.
and I wanted to take some of the recipes and rewrite them in my book.
You should. Yeah.
Yeah, and kind of maybe update them somehow,
Yeah.
and then I could use this to decorate the pages.
Well, that could be very nice.
Yeah.
Actually, you should do that
Yeah, I just want to open it so that people.
because I have a lot of her recipes.
Yeah, I know. We've got that great cookbook.
But
of
she cooked more like. She had made a lot of cooking, so she didn't write down everything because she knew
Very cool.
stuff.
Yeah,
So
and that's what I
it-
mean.
So you have to add things or try things because it's not so obvious if you don't know cooking.
Yeah, and and I want to do a series of cooking episodes in the future with your mom's cookbook.
Oh, that could be very nice.
That could be, and then I've got my mom's cookbook that you.
The one we found in your father and in your
Yeah,
parents'
I
house.
made my mom a cookbook when I was in kindergarten, and it's very cute. And she.
And we have the one from my great grandmother
Hmm.
with the Gothic letters that we have to figure out.
Yeah. So.
But then you have different measurements. You have like there's things I don't know what it is anymore. Like this is. What's it said?
Well-
It's very strange.
Well, usually those cookbooks they have measurements like a suitable amount of flour, and then it's up to you to guess
Yeah,
how
and
much.
then there's like different.
Passe mjöl, for example.
Yeah.
A suitable amount of flour, whatever that means.
That's why mother wrote in her recipes, and she
Yeah.
got them when she worked on other places in this area where I come from because she was working as it's called husmorvikar.
Yeah, so Arne's mother's job when Arne grew, Arne's parents had the farm, but in addition, Arne's mother had a very interesting profession. She was a substitute housewife. If you've
Sounds
ever,
very strange.
it
but
sounds very
it's
strange,
actually-
but back in those days, so
there was a school for it. She went
Yeah.
to took a course.
back in those days, they were paid by the government, and they would step in when to the farms when the housewife.
The housewife had kids or
And she
stayed in
was
the hospital
ill,
or something happened
yeah.
with the housewife. Then she stepped in and she cooked breakfast and she got the kids to school and then she did housework and had the dinner ready when the kids came home from school. So she's been like a substitute mother for a lot of kids.
Yeah.
Like a lot of kids my age, they knew my mother.
Exactly, yeah. Most of them must have
Most of them.
because you come from a rural society. The place where Arne's farm has been there for 500 years, and there's a lot of farms around there.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of your school friends must have had her make them dinner and lunch.
And you know, when she started working, she was driving this like a moped.
Yeah, like a moped, a little
motorcycle. Because she didn't have a car, and that was in the winter. She came with her scooter or motorcycle or moped.
Yeah.
Moped. It's
Yeah,
not
moped.
Yeah.
And then she got the
Dressed up
Beetle.
like the Michelin Man.
Yeah,
That was hard. Can you imagine? In the
Yeah.
middle of the winter.
I can imagine.
And she had to go far sometimes to be there early before the kids
Yeah,
went to school.
and then she got the Beetle, the one that is yours now.
That's the third one. She had 3
Yeah.
different Beetles. So the third one is the one that we're having now.
Nowadays, though, they don't have that profession anymore. After your mom retired, they kind
I
of...
think she was maybe the last one.
Yeah,
Because that job doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Now it's called something else, I guess. Or
yeah.
maybe
I don't know what it is anymore.
they have kindergartens.
But she was hired by the
Yeah.
state, by
Yeah.
the government to do this job and make sure that the farms were running properly, that all the logistics of getting your kids to school and getting the meals on the table and all that was done.
I have pictures from her when she did that class, the
Yeah.
course.
So a
in
very
her
cool uniform.
Husmorika uniform.
Yeah, very, very cool.
We can show that later.
Yeah.
So we have the ball, the
Yeah.
matching ball.
So we've got a ball to match number 17, which looks like this. It's really nice.
And the sweater, you see it. There's some.
There's the sleeve. So
Some
we're gonna put that.
similarities.
And now I don't even remember where, but
Well, there's only one
yeah.
free. What do you call this in English? Kräkrype?
Clothes pegs.
Cloth pegs?
So there's only one peg available. So there it goes.
Wonder what that comes out as if you put on the subtitles when I say it.
Hmm.
Cloth pegs.
Well, people will probably be able to read that now.
Yeah, something like picking strawberries.
I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it was a very food-related episode today, even though the content was masking or this kind of washi tape that I love so much. Thank you for the washi
You're
tape.
welcome. And now
you have
put it in
inspired
your
me.
box.
You have inspired me to come up with some cool ideas for some cooking episodes for next year. I think I want to do a
I'm
series.
gonna find some of the recipes, and you can.
Yeah, and I want to do a
rewrite.
series on your mom's cookbooks. That would be really
could be
cool.
cool,
And
yeah.
we can kind of honor your mother that way.
Yeah, all traditional Norwegian food.
Yeah. So, we'd love to see all your projects, your Arne Carlos Christmas balls from 2021, and we'd love to see your mini Nordic sweaters as well. And we'd love if you reveal the content. So make sure to post your images on Facebook and Instagram, hashtag Arne Carlos, hashtag Christmas Joy Handmade, and you are eligible to win a prize. And the grand prize is this really cool bag that comes from Prim. It's got bamboo handles and it's lovely. And inside the bag, there are a whole bunch of our favorite needles. And today I want to highlight 2 of my very favorite needles. They are from Prim. Yeah, my favorite needles are for kneading Christmas balls. And Prim does them for the 1530 collection in bamboo. And you've got 2 lengths, the 15 centimeter and the 20 centimeter length. And I think personally I like this length, the 15 centimeter,
Yeah.
for Christmas balls and also when I knit socks.
Yeah.
I think that this is a great length. Although this one works as well.
They both works.
They both work. And because they're in bamboo, they're very nice and warm to the touch. And they
And
kind
they're
of
not slippery.
and they're not slippery at all.
Well, you don't have that problem.
No, I'm a very tight knitter.
But this you have to hold them a little bit more careful, so your knitting will be a little bit looser when you
Yeah,
use.
and that's actually a good thing for me because I'm
Yeah.
such a tight knitter. Yeah, they're non-slippery, so it's easy because the pattern actually says that you need to cast on 12 stitches and then divide them into the 4 needles, so 3 stitches per needle. It is a little fiddly to begin with, but then it gets better as you go along. Anyway, these are really lovely, the 1530 needles from Prim, so we highly recommend them for Christmas balls, and they're going to be in the gift package that Prim is actually going to send to one lucky winner.
Yes.
So Arne,
I have a lot of coffee this morning.
yeah, me too. Anyway, I think that we should get ready to put on a lot of clothes
Yeah.
and
take a
go
tour.
and take a
Take a
walk
walk.
with the dogs.
So we see you tomorrow.
We'll see you same time tomorrow.
Did you remember the hashtags?
Yes,
Yeah.
hashtag Arne Carlos and hashtag Christmas Joy Handmade.
Yeah.
This is it from Christmas Central here in Norway. See you tomorrow. Bye.